is up, Internet? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to Satisfactory. All right, so for today's episode, I've been talking about it a lot in the past, how I wanted to do like a spring cleaning-esque episode where we basically go back and redo our entire factory setup and make it a lot more optimal. And that is what today's episode is. And you guys also mentioned you do not want me to cut anything out, so we will not be doing that, which makes this the potential of being a very, very long episode. So buckle in. Because this could be 2, maybe 3 hours. We'll go either until I get tired or we get everything completed is the goal here. And obviously, we'll talk through numbers to try to make sure that we're doing this as correct as possible. We're going to try to avoid overclocking unnecessary things. So, yeah, lots of machine crafting here. Trying to, take everything that we've learned previously and apply it. So, I don't really have a game plan going into this. I know I have a few things I'd like to do, but we're just going to kind of make it up as we go. So that all being said, I did already clear all this. I mean, obviously you can tell, but I did already clear all of this out. And then I switched it with concrete foundations, and then we expanded it out even more so we have a little bit more room. I did go through and make all of these Mark II miners. I overclocked them, so each of these are getting 300 per minute as a production rate. Okay, here we go. So that all being said, we need to start with a splitter for here. Of course, that's not lining up already. That's a bad omen. Whatever. That's fine. Let's just get that connected. Okay, so we now need smelters. So talking again, I'm going to talk through numbers as we do this. But this is outputting 300. Every smelter... Oh, God, my game's too loud. Hold on. Every smelter that we place is a 30 to 30. So we need 10 of these. 10 times 30, 300, blah, 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 right? And I'm going to go this way with it because I don't want to overlap with our other miners over there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now we need to make a manifold, which is just basically going to be a lot of splitters going down here that are going to line up. Bam, bam, bam. Oop, that's wrong. Okay, so think of this like, really what this is going to be like is it's going to be like a podcast, but with us doing a lot of Satisfactory, like, production building. So I need to come up with random stuff to talk about. Alright, so... And I'm going to be using... By the way, I'm going to be using Tier 4 for everything. I should have enough encased industrial beams in order to make all the conveyors marked 4. Or Tier 4. Which you would say, hey, you don't need Tier 4s because that only can outputs up to 480, but this is only outputting 300. I know. This is what, 270? Yeah, but I want to give myself room to grow, so I want to do 400. I want to have more than what we can do. Okay. So that all being said, so boom, 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 that's all set up. Now we need our constructors, which I actually need to make another manifold in the other set of mergers, but... So I've set up a mock constructor, assembler, and manufacturer here because the way we're going to do this is we're going to work backwards. So I need modular engines, adaptive control units, heavy modular frames, and computers, and I should probably make the crystal oscillator and SAM fluctuators as well. We'll get there later. I want to focus on these 4 things first. So for example, a modular engine, we need motors, rubber, and smart plating, which we did the smart plating factory. We'll probably just run a train over there or a vehicle, or we'll send a conveyor over there. Excuse me. But what I was going to do for the motors, little thing that I didn't think about until recently. I was setting it up. I was like writing it out and mapping it out to make it with iron products. But stator is steel, pipes, and copper wire or wire. The alternate recipe is also steel pipes and copper wire. So we could just completely omit the iron for the rotor and just use just those things to make the motor. I like that idea way more, so that's what we're going to do. So for this one, I'm thinking of making modular frames to start off with. And should I... My question is, should I make the bolted, the alternate recipe, or the... So this is 3 reinforced plates, 12 iron rods per minute to give us 2 modular frames. So if I'm making the... Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm trying to map this out real quick, like live time. This is why it's going to take multiple hours. So we need 5... So we need 10 modular frames per minute, which would mean we would need 5 assemblers for this. Okay. This is 5 per minute. We would only need 2 for this. Okay. This is better. Okay, so I'm going to use the notes here. You guys told me about this a while ago. So we're going to need 2 assemblers of mod frames. No. Yeah. Which means that we would need 15 reinforced plates. Which is it's 140, so we would need 2. So that's 280 screws per minute, and I'm gonna handle everything per minute, right? So we need 2 modular frames. That's gonna give us our 10, which means we need to be producing 15 reinforced plates and 280 screws. Okay. Which means from there, whoop, guess you can't tab there. Okay, noted. From there, we would need 2 assemblers for reinforced iron plates. Whoop, give me that. So, because we need... No, we would need much more than that. We would need 3. Okay. We would need 3 assemblers of reinforced iron plates. I can't type. Which means from there, again, starting at the top, working backwards. So we need 3. That would mean that we need 90... Oh, my God. 90 iron plates. And how many screws? 3. So, and then 180 screws from here. Okay. All right, we'll start there. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our manifold here. So... If it's 90 iron plates... Iron plates, so it's 30 in, 20 out. So we would need 5 constructors of iron plates. For screws, now this is where it's going to get a little difficult. So that's 15 and 15. So the last 10... Or so the last 5 we would have to make 10 additional constructors for, because it's double. And then that would go 10. Oh gosh, okay. Let's just start off with the iron plates. This is getting too complicated. So we need 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll start here. And we're gonna do... Again, yell at me if I'm doing anything wrong. We can go back and fix it, hopefully. Alright. Merger is gonna go this way. Why does this not want to line up? This one section is weird. As long as it connects, I don't really care. I mean, if it's not perfect, I don't care. Okay, so that is our... This is our 5. And now we're going to take the splitter, and we're going to go... And we're going to go this way with it. So then constructors here, so we would do 1, 2, oh, that's wrong. 3, 4, 5. We might need to go up with it after here because that's yeah, we might have to go up with it. That's taking up a lot of space. All right, whatever. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Boom. Boom. Boom and boom. Okay. So that is our... So 30 in, 30 in. Yeah, so this is... I'm going to do some quick math real quick before we... Wish you could make like a checklist in the game, and then you could just like check it off as you go. Okay, so that is 300 spread across 10, which is 300. here we're doing another manifold that goes to 5. So this is 150, and it's producing 100. So we're getting... So basically, I could underclock them all so that they all somehow come out to 90 aim plates, if I want to. Next, this is where it gets kind of difficult, because I got to do some quick math. So basically, all in, I need 360 screws. So this is going to be... So if I have this all come down here and construct here... Again, you're watching me do all this like math in live time. So let me know if you like this style of video. A little bit longer, but keeping everything in. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to do this all the time, but... Okay, so 360 screws all in. So 15 and 15. So this would end up being 10. I need pen and paper. Hold on. This would end up being 10 constructors. Right? Because... And that's going to end up making 150 rods, right? So then 150 rods means I can make 15 constructors from there. So 15 times 40 is what? 15 times 40 is 600. Okay, so we will definitely have enough screws. I'm not worried about screws then. However, what I'm worried about is space. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to have mergers come over this way. So mergers are going to come over this way. Just need to make sure that I'm... Yep. Okay, and then from here, oh gosh, we're not going to have any room for an additional 10 constructors. Okay. We might need to go up with it. Just out of curiosity, let me take a look at like what kind of space we do have. Well, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, I put these right in the way because we need 10 total. Okay. Hold on. I guess I gotta... Oh, I gotta move all this. Alright, I should have done this a little bit better, but that's fine. Damn it, this is annoying. Okay. Store all. Let's just do it like this. Gimme. Okay. So I need that. I'm going to take a bunch of these. I need all those. Yep. I'll take the screws. Okay, whatever. That's fine for now. Okay. So I could come out to here. So that gives me 5. It gives me 5. So just hold on here. See, I had a feeling space was going to be my problem. So this is 5. Comes out to here. Another issue that I need to worry about is I need to make sure that I'm not, because I need that copper is going to be very important, so I need to make sure I don't overlap with that, and I leave myself space for that. Okay. We got to go up with it, I guess, foundation-wise. So let's see about doing this. Oh, I don't have any concrete on me. Okay. Let's do just a 1, and then we'll go up with it. Now, I don't know how high. I don't want to go too high because this isn't intended to be a second floor. It's just intended to house our additional constructors. I don't know how silly that would look, though. So let's just, for example, let's say we just did like that. Let me go ahead and zoop this. So, like, right there. Hello? Oh my god, I can't build on this. There we go. Right, and then... from here, we would do a tier 4 lift. Did we get a... yeah, did we get this? I wonder how this would look. Oh, you do it like you do it from there. Oh, well, that's not lined up at all. Hold on. Is it... do I do it like that? Okay, I think that actually lines up, but I did it the wrong way. I think that's right. And then we would continue with splitters from here. Like so. And then we would do from here like that. Man, I hope that works. Okay. Okay, now we would do our other 5 constructors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now again, this is not the second floor. This is just like a section that we need to for additional space. Alright, so that is our 10 constructors down. Okay. Probably need to put one more in front here. And this would be for our... oh boy, okay. I told you it's going to be a long one, a lot of numbers, a lot of... Alright, so this is our merger that's going to just continue this way. Okay, so for 5... you know what? Let's figure this part out real quick. So for 5 mergers, let's just say all 5 of these mergers are making screws. So that would require 50 iron rods. And would give me 200 screws? Okay. I'm I'm starting to, like, confuse myself. Okay, whatever. Hold on, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to put all, because I need that. So let me take off from here, get rid of this. I need the space. Store this. I'm sorry I keep moving this, but store all. Store all. This should be out of the way here, I would imagine. Hoping, at least. Okay. Let me go take my stuff back now. Okay. So we'll figure that out here in a second, but I need a merger for this one down here. So we'll have this go to the right. And then we'll have this go this way. Now this is where I'll have to check the numbers because we're going to be outputting a lot of screws, so I am only at 480 on the conveyors. Just got to keep that in mind. Oh, I just realized that there's a... am I not going to be able to build? Oh, well, that's an issue. Okay, so I could theoretically do this. Okay. Noted. Alright, and that's all for plates. Why'd they have to ruin this big open area with these giant boulders, man? Okay, so from here, let's do a splitter. And then we would do another... We would do another 5 constructors. Again, starting to run low on space. I think so far we're good on everything on all our numbers. So this is wrong. So this is outputting 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, and then 150 up top. Right, so this is all screws. Right, and then up top here, these would all be screws, or not screws, but rods. Sorry. These would be rods. I just need to make sure that we're actually crafting everything, or constructing the right things. And then from here, though, this is where it gets complicated, but because now we're going to need 15. So we're outputting 15. There's 10 constructors. So that's 150. So we're still fine conveyor-wise. Okay. Okay, let's do this real quick. Let me put a floor hole. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Now we go merger here. Hold on. Okay. don't know how I want to do this. Okay, I might need to expand this out even more up top here. But I don't. But I need. Oh, this is getting complicated. Okay. Either way, let's figure this out. Let's just figure this out first. Okay, so now, of our 150 rods, so these are now being all passed along here. This means that we're going to need 15 total constructors to be able to craft all the screws. So of these 5 down here, that's 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240. And the idea was I was going to come across here, but I actually am starting to think that's not a good idea. Again, I told you, I don't really have a plan. We're making this up as we go. That's why this is a big reason why this episode's probably going to take a while. Okay, so this is... Alright, let's do splitters from here. This should line up, so I'm not even going to worry about... oh. Oh my god. I can't put splitters down to save my life now. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this will be 15 times 5. So this is going to be 60, so I need 6. I actually need a sixth one over here. Right? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Why is that one all weird? Alright, let me make sure I got the values right here before we move on. So this is... So we're producing, out of the rods, we're producing 15, 30, 45... Wait, ooh. No, my math is not correct. So we're producing 15 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I said 40. This is... Okay, so this is 75. Okay. So 75. So let's do... I'm going to do 7 total up here. And I could theoretically underclock, because I don't know if we need this many. Alright. So we are now producing... So that's 75, which is going into here, which is giving us 40 times 7, which is 280 screws up here. So still not going over the limit of the conveyor belt. Okay. Now this is where... Okay, we're starting to run out of space here, so this is getting problematic because we have that. I don't want to interrupt that at all. So let's run a merger. Dang. It just gonna... Oh, what am I doing here? Hold on. Alright, let's run this down this way. So... Okay. Okay, so for... This is how many? What did I say? This is 280? Actually fits perfectly with needing... Okay, hold up. So that's 280. That works for our 2 assemblers for our mod frames. So then down here, this would be 40, 80, 126, that's 200. And that would work for our 3 assemblers. That actually, those numbers actually work out pretty well. However, 15, 30, 45, 60, so 75 down here as well. So we did split that pretty evenly, 75 and 75. Can I fit one more on the side here? Nope. Farts, man, farts. This is complicated. Okay. I hate this. Okay. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 and 7. So this is also producing 280 screws. Okay. From 280 screws... Now I can start working on the assemblers. Kind of. Here's the thing that I never know what to do with assemblers. I never know where to put them. And you know what? We might have to extend this platform out like way more than I was thinking initially. Like having this little verticality right here is helping us in so many ways. Again, this is not a second floor. Think of this as like my 1.5 floor. Okay. So... Okay, so these are all making screws. Let's make some mergers for this so that we have this going all to one area. And I'm trying to, like, not bog down one conveyor because it's... So that we don't surpass that 480 on our limit. So this is 280 screws as well. And then honestly... Oh, I don't know how do we want to do this. How do we want to do this? Okay. So from here, I'm going to get some mergers and we're going to go this way with it. Okay, that rock is really not helping. I could slide it out, but it'll look weird. How would that look? It's not bad, actually. could I just do that for each one of these? I don't know if that's... Let's see if I can line these up all first try. No way, right? Nice. Okay. Alright, so those are all going to go up here now. So these are all our metal plates. Now, could I just throw... That'd be really cool if I could just throw a merger on top and... What in the... Okay, we're actually going to do... We're going to get kind of weird with it. I'm going to go this way real quick. Oh. What happens if I go this way with it? And then we would... And then we would merge this way. Damn it. I put those... I think I put all these in wrong. I did. I'm only putting them this way to, like, not put... You know what I mean? For space reasons. Okay, so then let's do like that. So these are still our iron plates, right? So these are going... Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let me hear you say way-ho. Okay. And then, splitter, which is going to go on the opposite side here. This is a real funky way to do it. You know, but it works. Okay. Okay. It's getting a little dangerously close, but it's fine. All right. So I think from here, I think we just make our assemblers up here. I need rotors. I honestly do, because we have our 90 plates, and we definitely have enough screws. The smart splitter. Obviously, you guys can't answer me, and because you know it, whatever. And I'm gonna figure this out in a second. Excuse me, ma'am. Why are you doing that? Yep, so all of our plates would come up here. And this is transporting 90. So now, for our assemblers, we would do something like... should I come out a little bit more? Oh, I need more concrete. Pause. Okay. You know, it's like we're already 40 minutes in, and I feel like we have barely done anything. Surface too uneven. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I want to go forward a little bit more. Man, I did not think I was going to be using this little tiny upstairs structure as much as I am. Okay. So how far up does this go? Oh yeah, that works out perfectly. Okay. Splitters. Splitter. Thank you. I hate because it doesn't line up. Just want to make sure it's not like hanging off the front edge or anything. It's not. Perfection. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Splitter is then going to be for this one and that one. Boom goes the dynamite. Oh, we're so close, man. Wait, what is... Oh, that's why. Oh, look how close that is, man. Like, I mean, I'm gonna still connect it, but, like... But we almost had it looking I mean... No, because it need to come in a little bit. I'm not about to, like, undo everything just for that little tiny deviation. Almost perfect, though. Okay, so if my math is entirely correct, and I believe it is, this should be 100 iron plates coming up here. This is, you know, honestly, this is kind of a cool little thing here. I like this. Like, I like how we did this. So this should be a nice 100 plates coming up here. Again, I can always underclock values to make sure it's an exact 90. And then for this is technically it's 280 screws, and I only need 180, so I could set up a storage device here. But this is now producing, so 180 screws. So these values should be good. Obviously, other than maybe a little excess on the screws. I'm not too concerned with that, though. Okay. So now what we can do, and I'm going to continue to have this come out. Man, again, I'm using this little second layer so much. So now I'm going to have these, where's my screws down here come out at? Those are going to come out over here. Okay. So merger is going to be here, here, here. I like these little floor holes. Okay, so now... This is a merger. And this is going to be sending... This should be sending exactly 280 screws to these other assemblers. Which I will have guess set up right here, huh? How do I want to do this? Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold on. This, I think, would make much more sense. So we split it like this and like this. And then when this comes down, this just comes... Oh, that's perfect. Oh, wait, hold on. Almost perfect. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. And then, what is this? This is, and then we need a splitter. Dude, this is working out so well! Okay. Okay. So, all of that to make and optimize mod frames. Why is there screws in here? So this would be mod frames. That's 5. Alternate recipe mod frame. Okay, so that's our 510. I believe all our values are good. But all of that just to make 10 mod frames. Okay. I believe those numbers are good. So this is 300 divided by 10, which is giving us our 30. Then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is our 150 because it's right, because it's 150. So it's 10 ingots in that gives us, or 15 ingots in that gives us 15 rods, right? So then 10, so that's 150 split. Then we put 7, which we are technically losing a little bit here because it's not, because we're outputting 150 and we're not getting the full amount. So again, I can underclock it a little bit if need be, but that's producing 280 screws, which again we could maybe put a little storage thing up for some screws, maybe with like a smart splitter. Again, I don't know how smart splitters work yet. We have to look into that. And then underneath, it's going to be the same setup, so that's our 280 screws. I think that's it. Oh, I think that's it. And I'm loving it. And I am loving it. Okay. All right, so mod frames are completed. We would then put all of these mod frames into here. And that's just one of the 4 things that we need. Oh, my God. Okay. Now, here's an interesting thing. We still need 240 screws. So, this middle section here, maybe. Apparently, I'm just going to extend this platform just out all the way. Because we're going to need the space. Oh my god, all of that just for mod frames is so insane. I just can't get over it. Okay. On to the next. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this middle one because this middle one will probably end up going up with it. So we'll start on this one. So same scenario, 300 per minute. We're going to do a splitter just like before. And we're going to put our 10 smelters up. 1. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm putting them correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll do 2 on this side. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we definitely don't have space for... We'll have to definitely adjust that. I'm also probably, before I turn all of this on, I'm probably going to have to fix our, like, adjust our power as well. Give ourselves more power, because what if, like, there's a lot of machinery to be running. And also, I'm going to have to, you know what would be really smart to do is I should make cutoff points. So each section I should be able to, I should have it wired to where I can basically have like a flip a, or just delete something or whatever, and it just cuts off that section. Like a blue zone and a red zone and a yellow zone. And it's like, oh, let me shut off the blue zone here because we don't have enough power. You know what I mean? Something like that. That'd be probably a smart idea. Okay. So yet again, there's our 10 smelters. What do I want to do with this? So for this manufacturer, I am going to need 240 screws. This I'm not concerned about because that's going to be over there. Somebody in the Discord had mentioned setting up a section that's like like to hide the logistics, like hide all the conveyors, and I'm kind of down for that. I don't know what I want. Okay. So heavy mod frame, and the heavy mod frame goes into the adaptive control unit. God, I haven't even begun to like think about setting up plastic and rubber on how to get it over here. Okay. Yeah, we should just keep focusing on the heavy modular frames. So I need the screws. The screws is where we're at. So I need 280. Or 240, I mean. Which means we'll need... basically our setup over here minus 1. So we need 6. Okay, so we would need 6 constructors making rods. Right? Because then that would be 60, which would give us our 240. So we would need... okay, hold on. So we would need... we need 6 iron rod constructors, which would mean we would need... 60 iron rods. We would then need, because it's 15, so that we would need 4 constructors. 4... no, I did this wrong. Iron rod constructors. This would be 6 screw constructors. Because it's 15 per minute. I believe is how we want to do that. I believe. Alright, well, since we're going to go up with that, I can kind of use the space how I see fit. So, we would do... so this was outputting... oh, gosh, I'm confusing myself now. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm confusing myself. So, if we're doing iron rods, this accepts 15. So, we would need 15, 30, 45, 60. So, I only need 2 of these smelters. So we need, yeah, I only need 2 of these. So let's borrow 2. Where? So let's do 2. And then from these 2, we would need 4 constructors. Which I'm going to do this way. Because again, we're going up with that. That's not going to be that won't be in the way. So splitters. I might have put that a little too close. Yeah, as long as it works. Okay, so this is now 15, 30, 45, 60, right? And this is 30 and 60, so numbers there value, or the values there line up. Now, for here, we only need... Oh, no, now we would need 6. So now we would need merger. Alright, I guess we gotta go the other way with it now. Okay. Now we would need 6. So we could do 1, 2. That's way too close. Give me a moment. Hold on. I gotta give myself some space. Okay. So now we would need 6 here, though. So we would do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other 2 I can go this way. 5 and 6. That sure does block everything else, though. Uh-oh. Okay. Starting to get, like, cross-eyed. Okay. These would be screws. So we are now outputting 240 screws. And again, I will probably do what it was. I think it was Dexy. I think it was, right, in Discord. Told me I should make a little section that hides all my conveyors, and for like, I'm assuming he means for like long distances. So I'll probably do that here, honestly. So I'll put some mergers that come across here. I could put a little floor hole that comes up, and then it just. Sorry, I saw like just the twinkling lights that kind of threw me off. Okay, so let me do this, and then I'm going to have them come all the way down here. But that is something else off the checklist. That is our 240 screws done for our... Yep, okay. So that is our modular frames and screws completely done. Next on the list. So next on the list is everything steel. So I guess we can get started on that. Which is going to be down there. And over here. Now, I want to work on the quote-unquote second floor, kind of. The quote-unquote second floor. Somebody had told me to make everything 8 walls high. And I don't know why, but is that guess it's... Okay, so this this is officially floor 2. Obviously, I will get rid of this now. So, how do I do this? What's the best way to, like... I guess we'll bring it over here, because I can always just get rid of it after the fact. I want to make sure that I line this up properly. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. Okay, so we need a lot of copper. Okay. I mean, honestly, there's no reason we can't go at least a little bit closer over here. Like, probably... Yeah. I'm gonna try to match it to the bottom here. Yeah, so we'll go like that. Okay, cool. So now... I gotta actually change that real quick. It's gotta be a little bit more lined up with... like that. I like how we did that to line it up and then we just immediately deleted it. So then we would put up the splitter. I'm sure you guys are gonna yell at me about not using the hotbar. It's just not for me. Like, I use it for the conveyor and stuff, but I'm like I don't know why, but like I feel like I have to deliberately select the splitter and stuff. I don't know. Okay, either way. So now this needs to be overclocked so that we're getting 300 per minute here. Perfect. So here's the thing about... Well, so it's going to be the same value for the smelter, right? Hold on. It's still 30-30. Okay, so it's going to be 10 smelters. So we can actually just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can just kind of keep this same setup. Alright, so we have officially crossed the hour mark, by the way. So again, I told you, buckle up, because this is going to be a long one. I am doing this entire setup wrong. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. Whoop. Again, you know, it's one of those things, too. The way I do my videos is pretty divisive, it feels like. Because some people are like, Especially nowadays, like the internet is moving more towards like short form and quick cuts and my style of content and like the style of content that I grew up loving is like all long form content. So it's like some people love it, but there's definitely those people that are like, edit your videos down, bruh. Alright, so copper ingot, whoop, incorrect. Copper ingot. Okay, so here's the dealio. We need, let me just select all these real quick. We need copper wire. My notebook's in the other room that has like all my notes on it, so we're just kind of flying solo here. So for a constructor, so for wire, it's only 15, but it makes 30. Let me go get some mod frames real quick so I can make a foundry to see like what we need to do for that. I will say already though, like I'm very much happy and proud of the design already. I feel like we've come a long way. Okay, so steel ingots. No. Why did I do that? I don't even need that. I need a constructor because I need to make... No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I drunk? I might be drunk. I need an assembler. Do I need an assembler? What is it that I'm trying to make right now? I don't even need that copper right now. What am I doing? Okay. Alright, we're gonna make another floor hole. Ooh, messed that one up. Hold on. So this doesn't line up perfectly. Could I move this in a way? I don't think there's a way I can move this where it lines up like exact. Really? This game hates me that much, huh? That's actually very shocking. Okay, well, let's try it again. We'll move it like that. Yeah, see, now that's all, like, not even lined up. I hate that. Alright, well, we'll just have to make it work. I don't know. We'll put it a little bit further away so that we can just... God, that looks dumb. Okay, whatever. Actually, hold on. Was this... Would this have been better? I don't really think it matters, but whatever. Okay, so this needs to be overclocked, so that's 150. And then for a constructor for making concrete is what? It is 45 per minute. So 150 That's 90, 135. So really, 130. Okay, so 135 is really our max here. That's a shame. All right. Oh, I need some more cables. But you know what? At least it fits in like a nice little... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we have cables? Well, we do at our other base, but I don't want to go all that... Guess we're going all the way to the other base. Okay, so again, normally I stop recording about 11 to 11:30 at night so that I can like get everything rendered and completed and finalized, make the thumbnail, stuff like that, and then I can go to bed at like midnight. It is currently 9:43. So I don't even think it's a concern of me getting tired. I think I'm going to run out of time for the night. I mean, we're definitely cruising, though. I mean, we're getting a lot done. Okay, so... where is my splitter? Thank you. All right, and this is for concrete, and we are producing not much. We're going to have another source of concrete. That's so not great. That's only 45 concrete per minute. To make it, let me just, for reference, let me take a look. How do I make an encased industrial beam? I bet you it's going to be more than 45 concrete per minute. 36. So 45, 90, 135. Okay. This is very much not good. But we will figure it out. Alright, let's make a merger. I think I want the merger to be here. I think I want to keep it on this left side. Okay. Now here's something I actually kind of want to see about real quick. So if I wanted to make like a quote-unquote little secret logistics area like that, like Dexy was telling me, how much space would I need for it? Probably not much, right? Like, would that be enough space? Like, with this would probably be enough space, right? So if I wanted to, let's just say from here, I wanted to... Why is there a little... How do I know if that's actually going up there? I'm going to assume it is. Okay. What did we need? We need that for encased industrial beams. So how many encased industrial beams do we need? We need 10 per minute. This produces 6 per minute, which means we're going to definitely need more concrete. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. I could summer sloop it, so I found out summer slooping actually just dupes what you're making. I could do that. Seems like kind of a waste, though. Either way. Okay, so now what we really need to do is we need to set up our forge. So this is where things are going to get a little... Oh, okay, cool. All right, so here's our coal. All right, let's set up a foundry, or yeah, foundry. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So to make a steel ingot, it's 45 iron, 45 coal. And out of the coal, we're getting 600 per minute because that's a pure node. So we're kind of limited on this, which is 150 and 150. Yeah, so we're limited on the production of that. So how many can we make if we're doing 45 per minute? So what's 300 divided by 45? That's like 6. 6.6 repeating. So yeah, so 6. Okay. So let's make our 1, 2, 3. Oh, need some more modular frames. We did kind of already have a good modular, foundry setup. It wasn't like, we needed more of them, really. I'm a little nervous to, like, wire this all up, because I feel like we're going to, like, instantly run out of power. Alright, so that's 6 foundries. So from here... Oops, smack the mic, didn't mean to. My bad. So we are getting 600 out of our coal, but because these conveyors are only 480, we're not getting the full value out of that. But it does give us at least room to upgrade. But we are still limited by the iron that we're using, because that's only 300. So for this, so we're gonna make this splitter. Whoops. I just gotta remember to skip one every time. And boop. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, God. So now we'll just have this. Come in like that. All right. Okay. And then merger. Splitter. We already pretty much did this. This is nothing new. We're just doing it a little bit bigger. And then from here, because... this is honestly, like... We just turn these. So we'll just do, like, that, and... We'll do like that, and then... we'll just do... I'll just merge them up here. Need some more industrial beams. I was kind of banking on the fact that I had enough materials to do all this, and I'm really hoping I do. I'd be very sad if I all of a sudden ran out of industrial beams. But it does appear we have at least a few more. I should probably think about getting this wired up soon and making more industrial beams, because we need a lot of them. Okay, foundry is set up. So from here, we need. So this produces 45 steel ingots and a constructor to make a steel beam. It's 60. Steel pipe is only 30. But it produces 20. So we need two. We need two. Let's type this out real quick. So we need 2 constructors for steel pipes, which is going to be 40 per minute. And then for encased industrial beams, we need 2 assemblers. Why'd that not save? So we need 2 constructors, steel pipe. So we need double this. So we need 36. So we need 2 assemblers for encased industrial beam. So it would be 36 steel beam. And it would be 72. Oh, God. 72 concrete. Okay. Alright, so this is 30. This would be 60. These are outputting 45, which is going to be 90. So I'm going to use 3 of these for... I'm going to split them half and half. And then we'll put the rest in storage, I guess. So let's do... Whoop, that'll be a merger that we would want. Oh, it's on the side. I was wondering. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's our steel beams. So 90. Oh wait, we still gotta make the constructors. Oh yeah, it's starting to get late because I'm starting to lose my brain. Okay, so that actually being said, then I actually want to go the other way. Hold on. I actually want to go this way. Because I like the idea of like a snake. So then we come back this way with the splitters. Wait, I just realized I did this wrong. Constructors. Okay. Okay, now we can just separate them like this. Alrighty. So these would make steel pipes. This is 20. Well, this is 30, 60, 90, but we're creating 60. Okay. I need more mergers. Gosh, we're an hour and a half in. This will probably be the longest episode I've ever done. Okay, so that is a steel beam setup, which is creating 60 steel beams. I need to look into a smart splitter so I can maybe figure out how to use that. We need 40, so that gives us 20 that we can put into storage. Now I'm assuming whenever we do set that up, we could tell the smart splitter to put 20 in storage and send 40 to the here. All of this is for just heavy modular frames. Is insane to me. Okay. So now we need steel beams. Which will be just, honestly, the rest. We need 36 steel beams. So we'll do like so. Okay, and then this would go to splitters as well. Let me actually double check the numbers real quick. So 45. So this would be 45. Why do I feel like I didn't do these numbers right? 45, 90, 135, 135. Oh, I can put another constructor down for steel pipes. So it's 30, 60, 90, 120. And these are outputting 45 each. So it's actually 135. Okay. So again, 45, 90, 135. This is making, so 60, 120. So I can only actually make 2 of these. Yikes. Wait, no, what am I doing? No, I can do 3. Okay, I don't know what I told you it's getting late. Okay, so I would have to do 3, so that actually lines up perfectly. Why does that do that sometimes? Why is it, I'm like setting it up and it like changes on me? Oh, this one did it too. Oh crap. Yeah, I copied this one. Why did it change the... Yeah, why is it change... Whatever. Okay, so these are all steel beams. So that's 15. This is a 45. Oh, God. Okay. So we would do... Converger. I mean, a merger. Okay. Going with a similar setup here. I'm telling you, man, we're using a lot of resources just making these manifolds. Wait. Wait, what are we making here? Hold on. I gotta get rid of this setup. This is actually gonna be for... These are going to the assemblers. So I need the merger to actually go that way. What am I doing? Okay. So this is going to an assembler. Actually, I'm going to give myself a little bit more room than that. Okay. This would be a splitter. Okay, and these are going to be for encased industrial beams. Which it's enough, it's enough steel beams, but it's not enough concrete. Ooh, we're lacking concrete. Let me go grab some more. We are getting to a point where I probably should wire this up soon. Please, sir, can I have some more? Some more concrete, please, sir. Thank you. Alrighty, folks. Alright, we'll stop right there. Okay. Alright. No! Do I not have any more? I might not have any more encased industrial beams. That might be it. Oh, please have more. Please. I beg of thee. I beg of thee. Oh, no. I don't think we have enough. I was just literally finishing this up, and I was going to start crafting. I might have to just craft my own. Oh, no. I really don't have enough anymore. All right, let's go to the other base. Let's grab concrete. I mean, we used a lot of industrial beams, so it doesn't surprise me that we ran out. Okay. So we are going to just make our own. All I need to do is I just need to get the concrete over so I can start making them. I'm gonna wire up at least the foundry so I can get more industrial beams made because we need those. Okay. That is wrong. So in case industrial, okay, so we can make 183. Okay, so we'll just chill here for a minute. How you guys doing? You guys enjoying the video so far? An hour and 35 minutes in. Normally I would be editing or finalizing or rendering the I'd probably be finishing, honestly, rendering the last bit. Creating a thumbnail right now. It's 10:08, so really we got like an hour left. I feel like we did a lot in an hour and a half. The only thing that we have not created yet is the... Oh, right. Oh, I forgot about that. The only stuff I haven't created yet was the stuff for the motor, which I was going to use copper wire and steel for. How dumb would it be if we if we completely destroyed our coal setup? I'd probably be pretty dumb, right? Oh, I might do a thing. I don't know. I need coal. I need more steel. Very badly. I don't know. I have a decision to make, though. Like, how much power are we... I mean, like, really. How much power are we really getting from our coal generators? You know what I mean? 75 output times 9 of them. 675 is actually a lot. However, hear me out. If we go over to the oil node and we upgrade that a lot, then maybe we could... Because I need to make stators and rotors, and I need wire and steel to do it, and the wire is not the problem. Okay, that's probably enough. Let's just, for now. Oh, man, I'm so... Yeah, so let me show you what I mean. Okay, so to make a motor, this, we would need 10 steel, so we need 20 steel pipes. So we could take the 20 additional steel pipes, direct it towards this, and be fine, but then we still have the stator, and we need 30 steel pipes for that. I don't know. It's getting hard. It's getting stressful. Okay, that's fine. We'll persevere. Honestly, don't be surprised. No, wrong. Wrong? I don't know if this is how we want to do this. Un momento. I guess we would then do another floor hole. I mean, yeah, that works. You know, it is going to really bother me, though. Not having this lined up is going to bother the hell out of me. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. Okay. We're just gonna have to suck it up. Okay. Hold on. Can I put splitters over these? Of course I can. Okay. Okay. Oops, smack the mic again. Alright, I need to wire some things up. So... Like, I very much need more encased industrial beams, so that's kind of what we're going to focus on making here. So actually, I'm going to put these closer to this. So like that. And like that. Is there like a floor power thing? I know there's this, but is there like a... There's not. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's going. Let's go ahead and attach this stuff to power over here. I just realized how much of a nightmare like wiring everything up is going to be. Okay. I'm gonna do. Actually, gonna do it. I'm gonna do a tower right here. Can I do a tower right here? Is that a? No, I'm not gonna do it. That's actually a dumb idea. Never mind. I'm sure there's a really nice, pretty efficient way to like wire everything up. I have, when it comes to wiring up the electricity, I have no idea what I'm doing. Do I have any quick wires so I can get like a 8-point connector? I could just use that as a centralized. Eventually, I'll go through, wire it all to make it look pretty, but really, I just want to get it all to at least work right now. We have a lot of that. Holy crap. Okay, oh, that's on my 6. Okay. So let's connect that here. We'll connect you over here so you guys have power over there. Okay, now we gotta wire this all up. So where is the connector? That is it right there. So 1, 2. Before we get everything wired up, I think I need to go to the oil node though and increase our power output. And I may actually stop with the coal power generators for now. I might actually deconstruct those. I need the coal. So we'll put that guy there. That guy there. Okay. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting tired. I'm starting to feel it. Feel it in my plums. We would do. All right. Steel beams away. And we, whoop, that's not right. And we do have some ingots already on us, so I could just help them out by filling these up. Uh-oh. You're not connected. You're not connected. Okay. Well, this is good. I get to see all the mistakes that I made now. Okay. These, however, are good. Okay. So we are making our... It might be a little slow, but we are making our encased industrial beams. So, in conclusion... For this one single manufacturer, everything is being crafted as it should. So I do like this little, like... So Dexy, this whole idea behind, like, making, like, a little secret floor to hide all your conveyor belts and stuff if they're going long distances. Love that idea. I just love that idea. For example, this is our... These are all our screws. So I'm going to actually... There's got to be a better way to line that up, right? There has to be a better way to line that up. Take one step back. How do I know if that's even going in there? Okay, that is in fact, that is working. Okay. Alright, case industrial beams are being made, so that's really all I care about. So I would now need to find a good spot for putting our manufacturer to make our heavy modular frames. So our mod frames are going to be here. Which, yeah, these are our mod frames, so I would make a merger. And I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. For our steel beams... I haven't unlocked the actual smart splitter yet, though, right? I think that's coming up soon. Or maybe I did unlock the smart splitter? Or is that in the awesome? No, that would be... Is it? I don't remember. I don't know. We probably already unlocked it, right? If we do, I don't have it, or I don't remember where it is. Okay, well, it's fine. I probably don't have it right now. Okay. How do I want to do this? So, encased industrial beam, heavy modular frames. So the mod frames, the screws and mod frames are there. Let me go grab some motors. I'm leaning towards putting it... I actually have no clue what I plan on doing with it. If I put it... I mean, like, here... It feels kind of in the way. What if I put it, like... What if I put it, like... What if I put it, like, right here? How terrible of a spot is this? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to like actually like put this to like how to actually like where do I put the manufacturer to get this all lined up where it needs to be? Would it be crazy to extend this out? Hold on. Would it be nuts to do this? So we make a manufacturer, we put it up here. And then just kind of like everything comes down into here, falls into here. So for example, I would do so like maybe like here. I don't know if I like that. What? What's happening? Oh, I don't have any power to my coal. Right. Okay, my bad. Forgot we didn't power the coal up. Oh, there's wires everywhere. It's so sloppy. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'm a fan of what I'm doing right here with the menu. I really don't know how to like set up this manufacturer and it look okay. Maybe, and just hear me out, maybe we just put this bastard like way over here. So like we just put it over here. Don't forget to have a fix-it protein bar now with 10%. Wow, I've been playing for 2 hours. Yeah, I know. I know. Thank you. Thank you, game. Okay. Let's try that again. So... I'm noticing that I'm hearing it, like, click. It makes, like, a little ping when it's actually lined up. I never noticed that before. Okay, so this is the conveyor section. So if let's just say... Okay, I need to stop floating. I can't build when I do that. I need more concrete. I have to go back through and fix all this wiring setup too, because it's just not great. Why does this not have any power? What's happening over here? Yeah, what happened here? Why is there no power? What? Oh, well, that's not attached to anything. Okay, well, that would definitely explain it. Oh. Well, yeah, that's not attached to anything. Well, that would explain why I'm not getting anything out of... Okay. Okay, let me go over here and see if... Okay, yeah, that's all got power now. Okay, so... Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I didn't realize that was a problem. Not sure what happened there. Got this little fly. It's buzzing around my face. Oh my god. Okay, so do I even have any, like, limestone to get concrete? I do have some. Oh boy, we are in shambles. I can make 33 concrete. Yes. This is practically like a little live stream, honestly. I'm not live, obviously, but... I'm going to do something real quick. I need my portable miners. Portable miners. Where you at? There you go. All right, so there is there's a lime or deposit over here, limestone deposit right here. So let me put down a Mark II. Let me overclock the absolute piss out of this thing. Let me go ahead and get some power to this damn thing right here. And then go ahead and make a constructor out of this there thing right here. I'm gonna pop down there. Oh, not a smelter, you dingus. I need a constructor. Okay. Here, have some of that. And then I'm actually going to overclock the piss out of this as well, so that we can get as much concrete as possible. I need a pure node of concrete somewhere. 150 out. It's not perfect, but it'll do. I'm actually going to just... Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. Hold the phone, everybody. I need some SAM fluctuator and a Mercer sphere. Thank you. It's not enough. I should have more than that. I do. Yeah, you guys keep yelling at me about this. You're like, put it concrete in the dimensional depot. That way you don't have to go looking for it. And blah 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 blah. I know. You know how you know I'm getting tired? I'm getting all loopy. I'm getting all Lupe fiasco. All right. I do need to upgrade that to upgrade the dimensional depot in the MAM machine, but whatever. We'll do that soon. Okay. Anyways, where were we? Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, so this is connected, right? Yes, and this is mod frames. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need... I definitely need like a section to just make industrial beams. We're struggling in that department. Okay, so nope, I need a merger here. Okay, I may... Okay. Okay. What if I did like this? Yeah, it's whatever. Yep. So I'll just do that for all these. Okay. Yeah, the not having a very large amount of encased industrial beams is making this process all of a sudden very slow. need some more modular frames. 1 second. I mean, obviously we're not going to finish this in this episode. We still have so much we got to do. We've been recording for almost 2 hours, so this was a big change, big project. So in a second, I might go over and set up the power source for the oil refinery. Get a little bit more done there. Yeah, of course it's impure. Everything is around me for limestone's impure. That's unfortunate. Okay. Mark II. Constructor. Any more? I need more SAM fluctuator. I mean, to be honest, though, I think we're doing okay. I think, like, all the values that we've set up, I think, are good. Obviously, we still have to wire and connect everything to get, like, the full values, but I need to go get some SAM. I do. Let's go grab some SAM real quick. I took away my my pipe for the time being. So I gotta reconnect that and get that going again. Wait. Oh, okay, there's still coal going. Okay, I was gonna say. But yeah, the coal is definitely gonna be maxed out because... Oh, I wonder if I can still go through this. Take. Can I go through it? I can! Nice! Okay, at least I don't have to fly all the way back up. This is gonna take... You know, I hope you guys are satisfied with a 2.5, 3 hour long video. Probably 2.5 hours, if I'm being honest. Because it's gonna take forever for this to encode and finalize and stuff. So this is not going to happen all the time, but just because this is such a large project, it's the only reason we're doing this right now. Okay, so I need reanimated SAM, and I need 10, so I need to be able to make 10 SAM fluctuators. So I need 5, so I can do that now. Cool. All right, let's go set up a dimensional depot. I might look into seeing if I can upgrade it right now while we're at it. This is kind of like a smorgasbord episode. Get a lot of stuff done. Okay. Power. So, power. Boop. You will make concrete. You are 150. Okay. Away. I'll just connect you over here to this guy. Doesn't really matter, just as long as you're getting power for the time being. You're not staying for very long, so just upload that to the dimensional depot. Let's go look at real quick. Just let's go look at the MAM and see what we can do there. So for this, we got upload speed. Enables uploading from inventory is interesting. Stack increase. Feel like the stack increases are pretty huge, but we need a lot of... Because it's not reanimated SAM that we need, right? It's, yeah, it's 47 of the other one. Which is fine, because we can make a lot of reanimated SAM. Wait, hold on. So we can make 100 more reanimated SAM. And we need 6. No, there's no way. We won't have enough. Okay, let's just throw... I'm going to throw all our SAM and stuff in here for the time being. We do need to probably set that up and automate it, so we're making a lot of reanimated SAM. Okay, so I mean, really, if you look at this whole episode, it's all just been so that we can make heavy modular frames. That is what all this work has been for, is manufacturing heavy modular frames, which is just feels pointless. All right, well, there you go. And then this would be for heavy mod frames, which is needed to make adaptive control units. I mean, but that's the thing. You guys keep telling me, like, it's... Oh, the SAM fluctuator's in the manufacturer. Didn't know that. But you guys keep telling me it's like, well, you're going to need everything automated and, so, like, stuff rapidly producing, so... okay, so smart plating... See, modular engines is actually going to be easier, I feel like, because... Well, whatever. I don't know. Leave me alone. Okay. So that is the mod frames. There we go. Yeah, we're getting a good amount in the dimensional depot now. What? Why? Why? Why do you change? That doesn't make any sense. Cool. Alright, we need a lot more encased industrial beams. Like a lot. Okay, how do I make, so, boom. It's like directly above it, but then back like a couple, I think. Yeah. Okay, so then this would be... Let's do that so I can just take everything that comes up to me. Okay. Okay. I mean, once it's set up, though, we should be good for, like, a while. I'm going to go grab real quick. You know what's kind of, like, something I just thought about that's kind of annoying, but, like, it's not going to change anything. Like, I don't technically need to be using the encased industrial beams for everything, especially with our current shortage, because we're not transferring 480 rotors, you know what I mean? And I get that, but, like, why not just have the best and fastest? And so, like, if I have to sit here and just let the game run for a while so we can build up encased industrial beams, like, I will do that. That's fine with me. So before y'all yell at me and you're like, hey, you don't need to be using encased industrial beams for everything. I know. But I'm also like, why wouldn't I just use the Why would I just use like the best available thing? Overkill, sure, but that's our brand. We love overkill over here. All right, so this is gonna be for all our screws. So how do I do this and keep it organized still? Because we didn't give ourselves a whole lot of clearance here. And I probably should have given myself a little bit more. Luckily, we could just redo that whole setup, but... So, like, for example, we need to pay attention to what's coming from where. So this would be... We're going to need to get some lighting in here, too. Okay. So this is screws. This is modular frames. This is our encased industrial beam. Steel pipes are down there. So this would go into number 2 slot, basically. Man, I wish there was a better way of doing this so it didn't have to go all the way over there. I mean, I could make it a little closer, I guess, but I do like it being over there. I'm torn, I don't know. So, okay, so if I put the heavy modular... I feel like I haven't done anything for in like 10 minutes, I'm sorry. So if I put the heavy modular frames over here... No, because I need to put... Oh, you know what? Hold on, this is... No, this is not good. We need to move all this. We actually are going to move this a little bit closer to... Honestly, what if I just put it like right here? The only thing that would really have to travel far would be the screws. Wait. This is a merger. Yeah, and then let's just do like that. Okay, so that's pipes going in. Then from here, the next thing would be the encased industrial beams. Okay, and then the rest would be coming from up top, so we can just go ahead and... Yup, yup. Alright, so we got the floor hole figured out. Alright, so steel pipes in. That's good. Next on the list, I probably need to make some kind of like more convenient way of getting up to these individual things. Okay, so this is probably gonna have to be moved, so it's facing that way. this being... Oh, so close. Nope, wrong. Nice. Okay. So that is encased industrial beams going to the correct location. So that is 2 of the 4. I really would like to get at least the heavy modular frames done by the end of this. So it's steel pipes and encased. Okay, so now we need this one. I am definitely, by the way, going to have to probably raise the level of this second floor. It's a little too tight. Yeah. Like, I'm going to have to probably maybe go, like, up, like, probably here? Maybe here? Probably here. Okay, so that's modular frames now connected. And then the last thing that we would need is screws, which are all the way over there. Oh boy. My brain hurts. I'm tired. I'm trying to power through it, I promise. Oh, I just realized I put our miner on a different one that I knew was here. Oh, this is normal. Well, hold the phone. That would help quite a bit. Let me go make another portable miner real quick. That would help a lot. Can I make another dimensional depot? I need a Mercer Spear and more. Hold on. I'm going to. I need more. Okay. 7, 8. Hold on. I need to be able to make 9, 10. Nice. Let's do that. And then I have the Mercer Sphere, and then I need another portable miner. Okay, let's go make that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm extremely tired. I know I keep saying that. I'm trying to power through. It's almost 11 at the time of this recording, so we are going to wrap it up here pretty soon. What do you mean invalid placement? Where? Oh, because I have to get rid of this probably. I'll say it's not my fault, game, that you put this over here. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, boop, bop, beep, bop, boop. Okay. What? Well... Oh, there's another one. Jeez, come on. Bop, ba 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 beep ba boop. Let me know what you guys think of this, though. I mean, this is this will end up being a 2.5-hour video. Let me know what your thoughts are. There we go. I mean, I'm not going to do this all the time. Definitely not. This is a lot to do at one time. Wait, no, I need to make a constructor. What in the heck? Why are you, game? Why are you the way that you are? Okay, so concrete. 300 per minute. What was growling at me? 300 per minute. Hold on. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's us do the smart thing here. And let us split. Game, why? Thank you. It's not even lined up. Concretes. $35? No. 32? Nope. 33? 33.5? 33.25? 33.33 repeating? That'll work. 33.34? 33. Okay, fine. You win, game. Concrete. Overclock. 33.333333 repeating. Oh, that gave me 100. Okay. 33.3333 repeating. Now, why did this other one want to be difficult? Because I didn't do 333333 repeating? Pain in my ass, I tell you what. Okay. And then let's make a dimensional depot. A depot. We shall make a merger. Hold on. So this should fix any, this should fix any, oh wait, what am I doing? I need to go over here to grab it all. This should fix any sort of, concrete issues, hopefully. Yeah, cool. So this is going to start filling up so I can just grab it from here rather than having to... So I may just let the game run for a while. Obviously, like, if we stop here, the next episode's going to be the same thing because it's not like we can exactly just do anything else. We have so much we have to do. So we'll have... The next episode will probably be the same thing. And I doubt you guys want me to do this off camera. Cool. All right. 300. 100. 100. 100. Into the dimensional depot. Okay, perfect. So we should be good as far as concrete goes now. I hate so much that there's a little gap right there. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm going to try to get the screws so that they come over here as well. But I'm pretty sure we're going to need a lot of encased industrial beams. Try to be as organized as possible with this. I might just, I don't, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to go grab a bunch of steel beams. I'm just going to make the encased industrial beams that I need. So we still got to wire everything. I still have to set up the other 3 manufacturers. I don't know if they'll take as long in a weird way. Because the other ones are, like the smart plating I already have being crafted like in a very large amount. So the, oh, that's right. We got to fix our oil setup, and then we'll have rubber brought over here. Oh God. Gotta do automated wiring still. I don't even know, man. I'm happy with the progress that we made in this episode, though. For sure. Yeah, because I gotta start making circuit boards, too. Oh my gosh. I guess for the time being, I am doing kind of like a hybrid, like, all in one factory and then some in other factories. Like, I'm doing both. And that wasn't really intentional. I just realized that you can craft from the dimensional depot as well. It's actually pulling the concrete from the... That's pretty cool. I didn't know that that did that. Okay, that's probably fine. Okay, let's connect our final piece to this manufacturer. I do need to probably set up some kind of something so that we can get up to each individual floor. So... Right. Now, you know what I kind of want to do to keep this, like... Hold on. Yeah, I want like to keep these all like lined up like this. I think that would look better. Yeah, see, I think that looks a little bit better. Okay, so everything is now connected in the sense that when I turn on these machines, everything should go to where it should, like, everything that I'm crafting should go to the manufacturer. So we should get our modular frames in here, our screws, and we should be making heavy modular frames. And, you know, that's a lot to wire up. Do we do it real quick? I think I'm gonna do it. If we wire a lot of this up, we can at least see where we're at. Power power-wise as well. There's just so much to wire up right here. It's ridiculous. Okay, now we go over here. That is absolutely not where I told that to be crafted, but whatever. Okay. I'm only going to hook up what's going to be used right now. I guess these. Sorry. Oh, okay. But if you haven't figured it out already, we're kind of on our way out. Like, we're kind of almost done recording here. I'm getting tired, and this has already been long enough of a video. Okay. So that we would do like that, and I'll do like that. Okay, so that's all set up, which makes that all set up, which makes that all set up, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Now the beast. All right, this one's the one that's like a lot. Okay, so like we'll do like that. Just gonna get all these attached real quick. I mean, just it doesn't really matter. I just need to be close. Hopefully I don't blow everything up whenever it's time to turn everything on. Hello? Alright. Excuse me? That is wild of you to do that. Okay. Okay, that's all wired. Almost there, I promise. We'll connect this guy here. We'll go across here. Do the same thing. Oh, my neck hurts. I've been like in this position for too long. All right. Wow, missing iron rods. When's the last time that's been a thing? I'm very nervous to turn this on, to connect this all to power, though. I can't. I'm like, in all seriousness. Alright, so that's all connected. That's all connected. The only thing left to connect is everything above me, and then these two assemblers, I believe. And I'm trying to keep this as, like... Because I'm really bad when it comes to... keeping the, like, everything, although, like, the wiring, keeping it, like, looking good. Okay, so let's go, like, here, here. Okay, so nothing there. So then all of our wiring would be here. And we would connect to this piece over here. Okay. Almost there. Oh my gosh. I figured the wiring was going to be, like, crazy. Alright, we're almost done, then almost done with this video. Honestly, the next video is probably going to be a long one as well, so we can finish up everything here. Unless we can get it done in the hour, but I highly doubt we will. I gotta kind of make, like, a checklist of everything else that we gotta do. Oh, I'm missing cable now. Wow. All right, let's go get more cable. Basically, I'll make my thumbnail real quick. I'll get it all edited down, and then I'll just let it encode overnight and hope that all goes well. What was that I just saw? Oh, that's never mind. Yeah, I'll just hope that it all goes well overnight. That way, when I wake up in the morning, because I release these at 9 a.m., so I'll wake up in the morning, and as soon as I wake up for work, I'll just hit the upload button and upload it to the YouTubes. Okay, I'm not going to connect anything on the copper level. That whole level is probably getting deleted as well, and then redone. Okay, so there you connect. Oh, you already have a connection, okay. You already have a connection. But you don't. You do, okay. That buddy of mine that I've been wanting to play this game with, he's almost in a situation where he can actually play. He's been moving. He's been looking for a new place, so he hasn't like had his computer all like set up and everything, and so he's almost there. And then we'll be able to play it. And I'm very excited for that. Okay, so so this would come up here. Okay, so pretty sure we're in. I can set this up now. So what I'll do, attach this here. I'm gonna attach this here. I'm gonna monitor. Okay, that's a lot of power consumption. And then I'm going to attach this here. I'm gonna monitor. It's a lot of power consumption, so we're gonna have to definitely up our power. Okay, so let me make sure everything is going. It looks like it is. Yeah, everything looks like it's being made and dispersed properly. Oh, I see screws coming across. All right. Obviously, we'll go back and we'll probably, like, because look at that power pole right in the middle. Looks so dumb, but we'll probably fix that. All right, so everything has power, though, except for the copper above us, which I'm not worried about right now. Where's our reinforced plates at? How you guys doing? You guys are not getting screws. You guys aren't getting ingots. not getting ore. What is happening? It just got to make its way down the... I'm assuming it's just got to make its way down the conveyor. So it might take a minute, but I'm assuming we'll get there eventually. Okay. Yeah. All right. Some screws are coming in. Okay. It's getting there. It's probably just gotta. It's probably just gotta take time to like build up, which I guess I could help it out a little bit. I think I have some raw iron. I'm gonna just grab some raw iron and throw it in there just to kind of like give it a hand. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's give it a boost. Okay, I see. I'm understanding. So yeah, it's just taking a minute for it to all build up and everything. But once everything is all connected or overflowing or whatever you want to call it, everything should be moving pretty smoothly. Do I have any ingots? I do have some. Let's throw ingots into to just again help further process everything, get everything moving. It seems like everything is, like, building up, though, and that's what's important. That's what we're looking for. Just make sure there's no issues here. Did I connect this wrong? No, I didn't, right? I see. It's taking time for the ingots to get down. Okay, I understand. Okay. Yeah, I just need to trust it, let it go. Okay. I'm trying to micromanage too much. Okay, but everything that we've worked on. Nice. Okay. Everything that we worked on is actually active and it's going. So that's what I'm looking for here. And so, yep, we've got there. Perfect. Okay. Which means we've got screws coming in. The only thing that we don't have coming in yet is modular frames. That's being a little slow. Oh, but I think I just saw one go up. Nice. Okay, cool. So we can now produce 2 heavy modular frames per minute. And that's what we just spent almost 3 hours doing. Oh, God. Okay, which means now we can do adaptive control unit, which is 1 heavy modular frame per minute, but we got 2. We would just need to do also automated so the computer is going to suck. Well, maybe not. We need plastic, cable, and... Was that a circuit board? So the circuit board is copper sheets and plastic. Why would I ever make that recipe? And then cabling is... Oh wow, look at all those screws going. And then the cabling, so yeah, so the copper sheets, the cabling, that's all going to be very, very easy to do. So for the computer, the copper sheets and the cabling, getting the plastic and the rubber over here is going to be the thing that I'm like kind of dreading. Modular engine. Okay. Either way, though. Heavy modular frames, that's still a big... That's very important to have. What I will probably do in the next episode... Oh, yeah. It's going now. It's going now. Alright, so what I'll probably do in the next episode is I may look into the oil section and getting rid of this coal generator so that we can swipe the copper, or excuse me, the coal from over here. And then I might make another foundry over here. But I need more, hold on, I need more. So I might do that, and then I might take this, yeah, I might take all this iron over here. Impure, impure. Back off, I'm not in the mood. There is a lot of impure. Impure. There is a lot of iron over here, though, so maybe. What is this? This is impure. Why is everything impure? Okay, is there anything like right here near this copper? There's one up here. Let's take a look at what's up here. This is kind of close. Of course, it's impure. Impure. Is there anything that's better than impure over here? Come on now. Normal. It's the best thing we found so far. So normal and normal. Okay, so I might, because I can overclock those to 300 each. So that's 600. I might do that and get that to then come over here. Since the coal's right here, I'll just have it follow the same path. Oh, what are these? Impure. I checked these already, didn't I? Impure. Yeah, so I might get those two normal ones, and I'll have them go... I mean, it's not that far. Go that way. And then I might work on another facility where I can make... Is this a Mark II or Mark I? This is a Mark II. That's not being overclocked. Get up there. Oh my god, my brain hurts. Okay. Yeah, so I could do... So I would just take both of those, so they would just come right here and go to this corner right here. And I would just do the exact same setup over here as the foundry, or these foundries. But if I have two of them coming in, and I can get those both 300, so that would be 480 a piece. So I could do 10 foundries if I have both of those coming over here. Basically, what I want to set up is I want to set up the assemblers for the rotors and the stators. And then on top of that, I could get both. I could get this concrete, and I could have this come over here, so I could make more encased. Whoops, that's 300. Yeah, and I could get more encased, whatever you call them. So I'm definitely gonna do that in the next episode, for sure. Get more encased industrial beams. Because I definitely am going to need more. And then that would be the modular engine pretty much done. Oh, yeah, these are all filling up nice. Ooh, I like how we're waiting on screws. Really? Sorry, I'm just double-checking things before we end the episode. So, yeah, so so that's the adaptive control unit. Okay, cool, bye. So, smart plating, which the smart plating was what? I know we have our whole other facility over there, but smart plating is just what? That's, rotor and reinforced plate. Okay. I think I'm just going to have a vehicle go and pick it up from the other place, or set up a train to go pick it up or something. I don't know. It is so close, though. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, the modular engines, that'll be pretty easy, with the exception of the rubber. I should be able to make the motors, get a farm set up for the motors, like, very, very easily with the wiring and the, what is it? With the wiring in steel beam, or steel pipes. Yeah, steel pipes and wiring, and then we'll make a bunch of motors. Then, honestly, I might start to focus on the trains. I might focus on the trains after that. I also might make a section dedicated to making modular frames. So I can make so I can get the versatile framework over here. Yeah. I think that's where we're at. Oh, and then I need to make extra stators and cabling so I can make the automated wiring as well for the adaptive control unit. And then I need circuit boards, and I think, what was it? It was plastic and something for circuit board, plastic and copper sheet. Okay, yeah, so next episode we're going to work on manufacturing for the adaptive control unit, the computer, adaptive control unit, computer, and modular engine, so basically the rest of it. However, give me a minute. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steel beam. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So really all we'll need for the monorail train technology — 10 per minute. Hold on. 10 per minute. Oh yeah, we're making 12. Okay. It's nice that we can come over here and grab all the extras. I swear I saw smart splitters somewhere, by the way, and I don't know where they went. Alright, either way. So, we can definitely... Oh, I guess I grabbed one too many. We can definitely get the monorail train technology in the next episode. We'll set up this section over here. We'll make more foundries over here so that we can make the... like, we'll have a section dedicated to just making... What is the what in the floating butterflies? Oh, that's that guy. Never mind. Yeah, so we'll just have more of these foundries going across here. And then the concrete, if there's a normal node, so we get 300 out of that. We'll have that copper come over here. I just got to set up the oil, better production from the oil over here. Yeah, there's like a pure one here, and there's a pure one here, and then that's just a normal, or no, that's a pure one. So it's like pure, and there's a normal one right here. So this normal one, we'll convert that into making rubber and plastic, and these two pure ones we'll just use for we'll just use for power. So that's probably what we'll start off next episode by doing. Even still, we are getting a lot of encased and distro beams pretty fast, though. How do I have 9? It just made 1? Oh, right, because it's 2 per minute. Duh, never mind. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I think we did a lot of good work here. So, obviously, we'll pick it up in the next episode. Next episode might be another long 3-hour episode just like this one, just so that we can get the rest of the manufacturing done. And then we'll probably go back to our hour-long uploads and things like that. So it's just purely because I wanted to do a complete overhaul of the base that we did this long episode. And even still, the next episode might only be an hour as well. It depends on how it goes. You know what I mean? Like, what all we need to do. I don't want to spend, like, 7 episodes doing this. You know what I'm saying? And then also, we're going to raise up this second floor here. We need to give ourselves a little bit more clearance just in case. Because we're going to have to, like, go over these conveyor belts with other things. So, all right, y'all. I am out. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. This very, very long episode. Let me know what you think of the 3-hour format. And, all right. That's all the time we got. I will see you guys later. Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye. I don't really have a use for the polymer resin as of right now. I can maybe set up like a split storage. I don't really care about it right now. So I'm going to set up a sink over here. And I'm going to connect this conveyor to that sink. Hold on. Yeah, nice. Wow. Everything is eating me.